The evening air carried the faint smell of grilled seafood and perfume, luxury scents drifting from the high-end restaurant's revolving doors. Morgan stood at the entrance, after parking the car in the rear parking space. His shoulders squared, dressed in a tailored navy suit that caught the golden glow of the street lamps. He looked like a man who belonged anywhere. Then he stepped into the restaurant, not sure of what table the mayor had booked for the evening. The waitress welcomed him with a faint smile. Morgan was quite unsure if it was a welcoming smile or not. "Sir, we are fully booked," she said, blocking his path. The gentleman and the woman behind him were allowed in with a wide smile, no questions asked. "Sir, as you can see, we are fully booked," she snapped, one hand pressed firmly against the glass door as if he were a threat. Morgan exhaled, slowly and controlled. "Ma'am," Morgan said quietly, "we booked a space for two. I am sorry I can't let you in." "It's management policy," she cut in, her tone coated with disdain. The word stung harder than the chilly wind crawling along the pavement. A couple seated at a nearby table by the window turned their heads, sensing the tension. Their wine glasses glinted in the warm lights. Morgan straightened, a flicker of disbelief crossing his face. "Who is your manager? Who's in charge here?" he asked, voice still calm, though the edge beneath it was unmistakable. She smirked. Her voice slightly raised. "You don't make the rules here, sir. You can go now, please." Then, with deliberate slowness, she pointed down the street. "There's another restaurant 5 or 6 blocks down the road, sir. You can try your luck there." A bubble of laughter rose from the table behind her. Two customers whispered loudly enough to be heard, as he looked through his mobile phone, trying to call his wife. "Is he trying to call the police?" someone muttered. "Oh, this is rich, look at him," another said, laughing mischievously. Morgan ignored them, barely. His jaw clenched as he scrolled through his phone. "Darling, where are you?" he said, trying to keep his voice steady despite the heat crawling into his ears. "I'm at the entrance. Please come meet me." The waitress folded her arms, chin up, satisfied with her stand. Then everything shifted. The restaurant doors slid open with a soft mechanical sigh, and the mayor of the city walked in. Looking impressively dressed as usual, his welcoming smile and presence instantly claiming the space. His beautiful wife followed, draped in elegance and wrapped in diamond-soft confidence. "Morgan," the mayor boomed warmly, pulling him into a firm embrace. "You made it." The laughter at the nearby table died instantly. The waitress froze, color draining from her face. She began to step back, hoping the moment would dissolve if she simply vanished, but Morgan held out a hand, stopping her retreat. "Not so fast," he said. The mayor's smile faded as he glanced between them. "What's going on?" Morgan spoke, calm but with a blade's edge beneath each word. "She stopped me from entering your favorite restaurant," he said. "But my wife," he gestured as his beautifully dressed wife approached, her heels clicking sharply against the marble, was allowed in without a single question. The mayor's expression darkened. Morgan looked the waitress in the eye. "My wife is white. I am black. That's the difference, isn't it?" The waitress swallowed hard. "I am sorry, sir. I didn't know who you were, sir." "It shouldn't matter who I am," Morgan said softly. "Should it?" The mayor turned to the trembling staff member. "Whose policy is this?" It's the management policy, sir," she whispered. The mayor took a breath, a cold, and decisive one. "Then their management can explain themselves to the city," he said, pulling out his phone. "Effective immediately, I am revoking this establishment's license pending investigation." Gasps rippled through the dining area. The customers who had laughed stared down at their plates. The waitress covered her mouth, tears threatening. As officials began arriving minutes later, Morgan's wife slipped her hand into his and looked in his eyes reassuringly. "I'm good," Morgan whispered in her ears. smiling back at her. Something they'd always done to reassure one another. She nodded once. And kissed him. Not triumphant. Not vindictive. Just tired. But this time, at least, he had been seen.